o'clock. And I'd like to call the regular Board of Trustees meeting for the Village of North Hudson to order on Tuesday, 3 March, November, oh my God. Here we go. Okay, call to order. Invocation. Lord, you have asked us to call to you with the promise that you will answer when we do. We humbly seek your guidance for our nation. Give us wisdom so that we will be people guided by your Spirit and filled with your presence. Help us, O Lord, to honor you in word and deed as we people will have your blessings and favor. Roll call, please.
Trustees Head,
Here.
Leaf,
Here.
Matts,
Here.
Nelson,
Here.
Height,
Here.
President Wecken,
Here.
Trustees Ice,
Here.
Item 2, review and approve minutes from the regular board meeting from 4 February 2020.
I move to approve the board meeting minutes of February 4th, 2020.
Thanks, Kathy. Is there a second?
I second.
Thanks, Lori. Any corrections, amendments, or additions to the minutes? Hearing none, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. Item 3 is comments from the floor. Opportunity, there's no residents on the floor today, so we'll skip item 3, go to item 4, which is reschedule April Village Board meeting to March 31st, 2020 due to spring elections. Approval requested. Is there a motion?
Stan, can I move to approve the moving of the April Village Board meeting to March 31st, 2020 due to spring elections?
Thank you, Kirk. Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you, Kathy. Is, let's see, any comments or questions?
Does that fit on everyone's schedule?
Hearing none. All in favor of date change for the April Village Board meeting, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. And that's the Village Board and Finance, just for everybody to know. Okay, item 5, recommended appointments to fill vacant positions on following committees. Approval requested. A is Cable Board, and Kathy Leaf is volunteered to fill that position. Can we have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Thank you, Brian. Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you, Kirk. Is there any comments, questions, or for the candidate?
You sure you can put up with me?
Oh, of course. Another meeting with Brian.
Sounds good. Thank you. And so let's see, that's a vote. So let's do Tim.
Yes.
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 Yes. I abstain.
Okay.
It's weird to vote for yourself.
Okay. And item B is Plan Commission opening. Roderick Anderson is the candidate who's offered to fill that position. He is presently serving on Board of Zoning Appeals and has been a post board member. And now that his boys are growing and branching out, he's got a little more time where he can come back and serve the village. So if there's a motion.
Stan, can I move to approve the Planning Commission of Roderick Anderson?
And I'll
Thank you,
second.
Kirk. Is there a second?
I'll second that.
Thank you, Tim.
I think Brian took his seat.
What's that?
I think Brian took his seat when he first.
Yes, we've had
did.
discussions.
Right.
Welcome him back, though.
Any other discussion? Kathy, you can vote on this one.
Okay, yes.
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 And yes.
Thank you. Okay, item 6, new business from the board or staff, president's comments. First president comment, this past week, I attended the Performance Review Advisory Committee with the city of Hudson, town of Hudson, and town of Troy with the Lakeview EMS group. We met at their new garage up on the hill, and to review the times and everything that people were concerned about. Just as a quick update for North Hudson, from September 1st to December 31st, there were 44 EMS calls to the village. 36 of those calls were with lights and sirens. Obviously, then 8 were without. The overall average response times for emergency response calls was 4 minutes and 30 seconds, which is basically about half of the time that it was in the previous group, but that's, it's a different dynamic and stuff. And there was one other question, how often did the ambulance respond from outside the Hudson service area? And that was 3 times, and what happened there is the trucks from downtown were out, Lakeview came across from Stillwater, and still was within the, you're pretty much in the time zone, so. Lakeview, everybody is, all the other municipalities are very happy with the service they've been getting, and, you know, and, again, it's one where, we saved money that we are, got to hire another officer. Other things from the president's comments would be, remember everyone, this coming Saturday evening is when we spring ahead, so you lose that hour of sleep that you gained last fall, and it screws up everybody's daylight times for a while, so, remember to set your clocks ahead this weekend. Then also, I hope everybody has a safe, happy St. Patty's Day and a happy first day of spring. Melissa is out ill, and I hope everybody that gets sick with this flu or whatever stays home and rests, because that's the way to get rid of it. And so we will move on to item 7, which is Plan Commission, and Plan Commission did not meet. Item 8, Personnel and Finance Committee recommendations. Claims approval.
Stan, can I move to approve the December 2019 non-recurring claims of $3,060, and the March 2020 non-recurring claims of $58,353.22?
Thank you, Kirk. Is there a second?
Second.
Tim? Oh, Brian, okay. Any comments or questions on the claims? Hearing none. Tim?
Yes.
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 Yes?
Yes.
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 Thank you. Public Works?
Stan, we did meet, but we have nothing to bring forward.
Thank you. Public Safety?
Stan, we did meet, but we have nothing to carry forward.
Thank you. Public Welfare?
We did not meet.
Park Board?
Also did not meet.
What's that?
We did not meet.
Did not meet, okay. And next item is the board may convene into closed session pursuant to the 19.85 parent 1, parent lowercase e, to deliberate, negotiate, purchase properties, investing public funds, or conducting other specified public businesses whenever competitive or bargaining reasons require a closed session. With respect to Sewer and Water Ad hoc Committee updates and possibly combining all water and sewer systems components with the city of Hudson. Is there a motion to go into closed session?
I move to go into closed session.
Thank you, Kathy. Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you, Phil. Now let's have a little vote. All in favor of closed session?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? We are now in closed session. Kevin,